Yes, thank you so much for showing up.
This is the Vegan Sunday School.
We are so excited to see you. Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, I can't wait to see everybody. I've been looking forward to this all week long. Finally get to hang out with the fanmeister.
Yes.
Here we go. That's me with the kitty. Someone asked me if I wanted a Bible in the street yesterday, and I said, I got one. You need to unmute.
Your mic is a bit low.
Vegan Sunday School.
Maybe your volume.
Hi, everybody.
This channel's just
for you.
We have the Elvis version with Sky.
This channel's just for vegans.
Hi, Turning Veganies. Hi, Pig's Dream. Hi, Jackie.
Oh my gosh.
Hi, Mike. Hi, Nerds Like Us. Hi, Ulf. Hi, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, Sky.
Whoa. Things are changing. I'm about to be back in California soon. It's pouring here, and I'm glad that this is how Florida said hello to me. This is how Florida is saying goodbye to me.
It is pouring in LA. That's how LA is gonna say hello to you too.
But maybe in Orange County it's beautiful.
Yeah, maybe, because I'm not exactly in Orange County.
No, you're not. But here it is. It looks like it's nighttime. It is not, and yet it's been like I was soaking wet. When you go out in the rain and your feet are soaking wet and it just ruined. That's like at first you're going, oh, the rain's so nice, and then your feet are soaked through, and you're like,
yes,
FML.
And your toes make farts.
My toes do not make farts.
No, but they do like every time you walk.
They squelch, I suppose. Yeah, I guess my toes make farts. My toes make farts.
Yes, they do.
I guess that's one way of looking at it.
Hi, everybody. What are we learning today? What are we going to learn, Sky?
I think, we're going to learn about all sorts of cool vegan religion stuff, because it's Vegan Sunday School. It's time to learn about each other, I suppose. Yesterday, I went to a Cube of Truth, Fanny, and it was really fun.
What did you reveal?
In West Palm Beach, we were there. I revealed the truth of the animal industries.
Oh, okay. You didn't reveal your truth.
No, I revealed the truth of the animals and
the truth.
Right, and we had a good showing. It was a lot of people. We only had 2 TVs, and you have to buy these TVs and make a cube. It's a lot, So Cassie, who is the main activist who organizes that stuff in South Florida, she is such an incredible person. She organizes so much. And I was really happy to hang out with some activists. And then we hung out in West Palm all night. It was really good. I really recommend people to do that, to go out and go do an AV Cube and meet other vegans.
That makes me think, if anybody is interested in showing up this week, there is a big show up organized on Thursday. I cannot share more information here, but you can contact me at Fanulous by private message, and I will tell you the information if you want to come and do a very important protest, and you can meet me and other people.
A very important protest in Los Angeles.
Yep.
California.
Yes.
Yeah, first fart joke did not come from me, says Born Again Vegan. I don't know. I saw someone had farts right away. Can't stay long, vegan lovelies. Oh, yeah. Born Again Vegan said, I'm holding in a fart to blow when video starts. There you go. See, so there was the first one. Jackie Boyle in the house. Oh, my God. Thank you. That was really good. We harmonized. That was good. That was really
I
good.
love it.
Uh,
Thank you, Jackie. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Jackie. Yeah, I had to put on a PETA 2 shirt and turn it inside out because you're not allowed to have logos unless it's anonymous for the voice list. So that was a thing. I had to do that, and then afterwards we after the someone asked about the aftermath. We went to dinner at the. It's called the
Like
is the
the
name of
like,
the.
how do you write the?
It's VE, which I would pronounce V, but it's
Mm-hmm.
pronounced
The.
the. It was good though. They served us. I had truffle oil mac and cheese there.
And why the? Like, what's the the?
It's a
What's the
vegan restaurant. I don't know.
the? If it was the, it was more vegan. Ah, V or the.
Maybe the
The.
E is
Okay.
upside down, like an
Maybe.
upside down E, a
They
schwa.
must have they must have people all the time. Like I imagine calling, be like, "Hi,
Yeah,
am I at V? Am I at the? Am I at
yeah.
va? That?"
I'm pretty sure they
They
call all
must.
the time. Like, hey, I'm looking for the manager of V. Sorry, this is V.
Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Okay, bye.
Damn, I gotta check
And
the
then
number,
not
make
the
sure I got
same
it right.
place.
Yeah, damn. No, this is V.
This is va. This is
I'm
not V.
looking for
Not
V.
va. Not vu.
Yeah,
The.
I think I need to look up. Like, I think that the upside down E is called a schwa. Do you know about that? A
Yeah,
schwa.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Of course, I know. I'm a non-native speaker. I had to use these things to understand how to speak in English.
Oh,
The
okay.
schwa, the schwa.
Yeah,
It's like the. It's like the.
the
Like someone saying with the the.
with
I
the
like it.
V. Yeah,
I like that one. That's
this
gonna be my new thing. Sky. Every time you're gonna say something weird, I'm gonna be like, "What the fuck?
with
What
the
the fuck?"
V. That makes
Thank
perfect sense to
you.
me. I like that. Like the schwa is V. See what
So
I mean?
for those, yeah, yeah, for those who have not been this week at one of the of Sky's show, my first video has come out on the PETA platform this week. I'm the
Mhm.
girl with the carrot.
The girl sucking on the carrot.
She's
Yes.
not sucking. She's about to bite, and before she bites, she hears something weird. Go
Mm.
see. I'm giving you a teaser.
Oh, I never watched it with the sound on. I hear this whole time. I thought you were just thinking about stuff.
Oh no, you should have the sound on.
Is it fart sounds? Is it fart noises?
No, it's not fart noises. It's more interesting noises.
I don't know. I haven't. I don't usually watch any of this stuff with the sound on, so maybe that's why I need to. I don't get half the jokes I'm on. Wolf.
Come on, Sky. You can hear me on Pita Latino speaking Spanish. Are you kidding me? You're gonna not take that opportunity?
You're speaking Spanish on Pita Latina.
On Pita, so the version that I made in English, I'm speak. That's my voice. Everything that's written, I say, and it's in English. And on the Pita Latino, I'm speaking Spanish. I'm
Pita
so
Latina.
proud.
Hold on.
Yeah.
We gotta thank you. We gotta thank you. Thank
Woo!
you. Thank 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 you. That was good. That was
Thank
good.
you. I'm
That
sorry,
went
but
well.
I don't know this money.
Wolf.
No, but this money. What is a knock?
That's Wolf.
That's what a wolf. I'm sorry. What country is
That's
that?
Wolf. He's from Norway.
I'm like, you keep repeating the same thing. I still don't know what that means. Oh,
His
it's
name
from
is Wolf.
Norway?
He's from Norway. Yes.
And
Yes. He's Norwegian. He's
and
Norwegian.
Norway doesn't have euros?
No.
No? Oh, I thought they did.
No, they're separated. They're separate
Who
things.
who wants to play Who is Smarter Than Fanny
Yeah, no, they
today?
do not have euros there in Norway. Neither Norway nor
Uh,
England are part of the monetary union.
I thought they were. See? They do, Omar says. One Norwegian krone. Oh, it's a krone. Okay,
Yeah,
thank you. Someone
but they
explains to
don't have
me.
the
Thank
euro.
you, Omar, because Kai doesn't explain to me. Thank you,
I
Omar.
explain things. Omar knows things better than me. I'm looking for your video on the pita. Are you? I thought it was on pita. It's not on pita.
It is
Your
on
carrot
PETA.
video.
My little carrot.
Oh, I found
My
it.
little carrot.
All right,
That's
here we
me.
go. We're gonna watch it right now. I think we watched it already. We'll do it again right now. Here we go.
Thank you.
Low sex drive? Eating vegan can increase yours by up to 380%.
Oh my goodness, that is.
Low sex
See, I
drive?
couldn't hear that.
Yeah, you heard the
I heard.
in the
Ah,
back.
I could barely
Yours
hear.
by up to
It's not me. I didn't
380%.
make these sounds. It's the music I chose.
Low
Okay,
It's like
okay. We've watched it enough.
I haven't heard. I didn't hear that before. Okay, now we have to look at a Latina.
A Latina, PETA Latino.
Pita Latino. So there's a.
Yes, you're gonna hear me speak Spanish.
That's
This is
incredible.
me.
The AI teaches people you can speak Spanish now with the AI.
Yeah, that was not with the AI. You're gonna hear my accent, my actual accent in Spanish.
Oh, so you just spoke Spanish.
I did, but I didn't know how to translate, so someone at PETA had to translate for me, and then I just spoke. Because a few years ago, I spent 3 months in Bolivia, and so
Yeah.
yep, that
Okay,
is
ready?
the
That's it
I
right.
am.
bajo deseo sexual. Comer vegano puede aumentar el tuyo hasta en un 380%. Bajo deseo sexual. Comer vegano puede aumentar.
I didn't get until you told me that she's supposed to be hearing the sounds.
So the thing is, this girl, she's about to eat a carrot, and then there's like, ooh, and she's like, what is happening when I try to eat a carrot? And
Yeah, she was.
that's the whole thing.
But I couldn't hear the because the music's so loud.
But I don't do the it's in the music, the
Oh,
I didn't do that. I
so the
didn't make
is
special voice
music.
effects. It's in the music. I chose a music where there were sounds like this. I was like, I guess that's a good fit.
Got it.
Yeah.
I'm too thick for this type of thing. It looks like. What does everyone think about her? 10 crowns a dollar, I think. 10 crowns a dollar. Perfect. That's all we need. Damn, Fanny. See, Omar Vegan Rum. Do you speak
Thanks,
Spanish?
Omar.
If you had to spend 3 months in Chile, you still would not have learned Spanish.
Yeah, maybe not. Maybe
Venezuelan.
not.
That
Yeah.
was sexy. What in the OF is that?
That was
Wow.
it. So the goal of the video was to talk about the article. There was an article that came out about the TV show Forks Over Knives. No, what
Yes.
was it? Yeah, where they were talking about the fact that when you're on a vegan diet for women, it's shown, it's been proven scientifically in the experiment that women have an increase into sex drive for up to 380%. So we wanted to make something fun about that. And
Mhm.
so I was like, hey, what about it's just a woman? Whenever she eats vegetables, she's like, oh, if I eat more, it's going to be even better for me. Yeah. And then people at PETA liked it, and I made the video.
That
Yep.
sounds great. Did I already tell you about my day in the life thing? Did we already talk about that?
A day in the life? No. What did you
Okay, so they had me film yesterday a day in the life of the PETA chicken truck driver. And so
Yeah.
with my phone, I went all over and I woke up and I looked out the window and I showed what my hotel and I go down for coffee, I make a smoothie, everything. I recorded everything I did in a day so that they can edit it together and talk about what it is for Mr. Skyjack Morgan on the road. Oh, it looks like Mike the musical vegan beast wants to.
Yes, Mike. And what did you discover about the life of someone who works and does the chicken truck?
What did I discover? That it's really hard to film everything when you're also trying to like take pictures of people interacting with the truck. Yesterday it was so great because it was beautiful sunshine and there was a very very epic style farmers market. Like the West Palm Beach farmers market is, it's massive, and there's live music, goes all the way to the sea. There's hundreds and hundreds of booths. It is remarkably busy, and my chicken truck, I pulled right up to it, blast the squawkers, and everyone was like, was looking, taking pictures of the truck, asking me about with chickens. It was good.
This is
um,
amazing.
yeah, and then after that, I drove to different restaurants, and one of them was Chick-fil-A, and this Chick-fil-A was perfect because it had a place where I could actually pull up, pull over, blast the sounds, crank out the chicken noises, the squawk boxes, and people at Chick-fil-A are very easily triggered at Chick-fil-A. So I was really lucky to have that. So, and
Yes, yeah. Oh, sorry.
go ahead.
Yesterday I shared in my stories, I don't remember which account did that, but it was two little kids, and one says, "Do you pray before eating?" And the other one's like, "No, because we're vegan. We have nothing to be forgiven for."
Ooh,
I was like, "Oh, that's really good. Like we have no sins, like something
yeah.
like that." And I was like, "Oh, that's a good one. I
I
really
like
liked
that.
it."
So yesterday at the Cube, we had a bunch of kids. I think when I was doing my live stream, that happened. So all these kids come up and they're all wearing these hats. They're all wearing the same hat, and it says "good" on it, like they're good boys or something. And so they all came up and they started asking questions about the footage that they were seeing at the AV Cube. And at some point, one of the kids looks at me and goes, "Do you think that the people who are doing that to animals go to hell?" And I said, "Well, what do you think?" And the kid goes, "I think so." And then I said, "Well, what happens to the people who are paying him to do it? And the people who are eating the animals he kills?" And these kids like, "I think they go to hell too."
Yeah.
That happened to me. That was so cool. Sometimes talking to kids is like, it
Yeah. Did
blows
I
your mind.
did I tell you about my 7-year-old niece who came
Mm,
to me at a party? And so my whole family, they were eating little sausages, like appetizer
mm,
sausages.
mhm.
And she came and she was like, but she's vegetarian, but she's like, Tati, so Tati is auntie.
Don't eat, yeah.
Tati, don't they know that this is like little pigs? And I was like, "Yeah, they do." And she's like, "Why? Why then? Why do they keep eating them?" And I said, because I was like, How do I explain?" And I said,
You have to explain that people are evil.
and I said, because sometimes people know something is wrong and they do it anyways. And that was the kind of the only, because I was like, they know it's wrong. Like they know. And sometimes people choose to do things that hurt others.
It's
That's
so
the
rough. So rough.
it's rough, but I'm like, she's 7 years old and she's asking me why her grandparents are doing it. Like I cannot be like, because they're assholes. It's like,
Good.
so I told her the truth. I was like, because sometimes people choose to do things that they know they should not. It's just the way it is.
Invitation for Mike. You're absolutely right. But what I was going to say was, so then these kids, a lot of them were like, were really into it, and their parent or somebody, because there were so many kids, I think that they all had different parents, but they asked for them to come across the street where they were eating, and the kids were like, started trolling us. It was really weird because some of them were into, and then some were trolling us, and then like the older, but they were doing TikTok dances. So it was really weird how the parents were the ones sending the kids back out to like taunt us and stuff like that. It was weird. It's very
Yeah,
strange.
because parents feel bad. They're like, what is this person going to tell my kids about me? It's like you're questioning. It's
Mhm.
interesting because when you're little, you don't question your parents at all. And in my case, sometimes even as an adult, I was like, this my
Mhm.
parents are doing, and I'm actually not agreeing with. But as a child, you kind of just go with what your parents tell you. And so if you meet someone else, another adult who's like, well, actually, I do things differently, it's like, wait, what? Other adults think that that's not okay? And it's
I'm sure the kids had a bunch of questions, and all of a sudden the parents are like trying to order them their food at this restaurant, Duffy's, and it's a pub. It's like a sports bar, and I'm just like, I'm sure they were asking questions, and they said those people are crazy or something like that. Just how it goes. Are you ready to play random stupid questions? Do you have your questions ready?
Yes, and I hope Mike is ready
I hope
because
Mike is
I'm
ready.
ready.
I don't know. Mike doesn't seem ready. Let's go.
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah.
Yes. Hi, Mike.
How's it going?
Mike, going great, man. How you
Nice.
doing?
Doing good. I was actually streaming before Sunday school today. We had a
You
long
were.
boy.
How long did you go?
All the way, baby.
All the way.
It
We're
was a little
talking
over 3 hours, so it
3
was a
hours.
certified long boy.
Oh my
That's a
gosh.
long
That's why
boy.
you're hot. You're hot. You've been
Sunday
at it.
school.
Awesome.
What did you cover in your long boy live stream?
Oh, we did all kinds of stuff. We were reacting. A lot of Jordan Peterson nonsense, that kind of stuff. And I was also making references to had to get a few of those in there.
Vegan after dark.
I'm gonna do a show that's before dark.
Before
So
dark.
I'm gonna be your competition.
Dark. Right before the sun goes down.
Or during dark. I don't know
During
what
dark?
that is. During dark.
Dark.
Yeah, it's perfect. Yeah,
Oh
I
my
mean, why
God.
not? After Dark is the number one reaction and rant show on the internet.
It's the
Yes.
rant show in the history of all time ever made.
Yeah, that's the number one
Number one.
rant show. Me ranting,
But
but I'm
watch
not
out,
ranting.
though. I'm a close second.
Are you?
Heck yeah,
I
man.
haven't seen your
I bet
rant.
you check under your bed every night to see if I'm taking away your title as
You
Stream King.
could. You could. It's up for grabs. It's always up for grabs. You're only as good as your last video. But
So I'm pretty good.
yeah.
All
Well, I mean,
right.
you got to
We
get
have
your
a
rant.
challenge. We
I
have a
haven't seen
challenge. We
at the
have to
same
do it.
time. Sky and
Okay.
Mike. Yours is like bottoming out. I love it. I like that yours sounds like someone's at the subway in New York City and it's broken mic. I really like.
I love it. It's been in water.
Nice.
It's been in water. Yeah, it's.
What are you waiting for?
That's good. All right, Fanny Pierre, we've got some stupid questions. I hope for Mike.
I hope you're ready to be
Stupid
stupid,
question.
Mike.
Wow.
I'm not gonna make any assumptions, but still, I think Mike is ready to be pretty stupid.
Mike, are you ready to get wicked
Well, we'll
stupid?
do it like the Black Eyed Peas. We'll get stupid.
Yeah, get stupid. Don't go.
Stupid.
Let's get it started.
Okay.
Let's get it forward.
I like that you're moving your moves because my first question is dancing at the club or Netflix and chill.
Ooh,
I'm gonna say Netflix and chill. Believe it or not.
I believe it.
Believe it or not. Why wouldn't we believe it? Netflix and chill is great.
I'm gonna believe
just
it. I believe it.
And you in the chat, who is more dancing at the club? Who is more Netflix and chill? Do we have people who are in their 20s in this chat? Or is everybody on their Netflix and chill period of life? That's also the real question. Okay. Second question, Mike, and everybody in the chat, you can all come with us. Yeah. Turning veganese, we all get it. Ooh, someone has even a little. These people, they're not millennials yet. USA EV, they say NFC. That's how you know the real people who go, on chat rooms and they know all the
NFC,
little. Right?
Netflix
It's
and
like,
chill.
yeah, I always say laugh out loud. I never say lol, I do
Lol,
this.
you say laugh out. I'm
Lol.
laughing out loud right now at what you're writing. Thank you for making me laugh out loud.
Yes, Omar, he likes to dance. I'm not surprised either.
Can I tell you, you remind me of something because this the NFC and stuff like that, it's totally okay for me. But like, have you noticed that now on Instagram you can respond to somebody with a GIF, like with a GIF meme?
Yeah, and all the non-vegans they put meat.
Meat. I fucking hate it, and they're gonna. I know they're gonna. Since Instagram did it, YouTube's gonna do it, and we're gonna have all these gifs in the
Try to say
comment
Cherry
section.
or Carrie. I mean, Carrie's driving in a storm.
Carrie's driving. Wish me
Pardon my
luck, Carrie. Wish you luck, Carrie.
Carrie.
Godspeed, vegan. Yeah,
Oh, nobody. What? You don't want to? Not interested in Netflix
I'm
and
interested.
chilling?
I'm
What do you
honestly.
do?
Oh no, I am interested in Netflix and chilling.
I don't want to because honestly,
No, none. Not because I don't want to. Because honestly,
ah.
I am interested in Netflixing and chilling.
Ah,
So I hope soon for you a little Netflix and chill.
Yeah, I
That's all
hope you
I'm
get a little
hoping for you.
Netflix and chill for sure.
Yes, take care, Carrie. We're all gonna
if you
think
are going to
about
do it,
you.
though, make sure you do it after dark.
That's right.
All right, Netflix and sleep for Jackie.
Netflix and sleep. I like
I
that.
love it.
I don't even.
Okay,
I haven't watched Netflix in so long. I don't even know what's on Netflix. And I don't know why people even have Netflix anymore. It used to be like a really cool way to watch movies, but now they don't even have movies. They've just got Netflix bullshit that they make.
I
It's
just watched the
garbage.
same thing over and over, so I'm
Well,
rewatching Young Sheldon.
oh my god! Don't make me vomit. Jesus Christ!
Sky, I'm just trying to have a good time, Sky. That's
Get
all.
some. Goddamn. I hope.
After watching videos of animals being killed all day, give me a break. I need a little Sheldon.
Okay, but they have new. Okay,
All
Sheldon,
right,
young
it's
Sheldon. There
okay.
it is.
It's okay.
Yeah, young
It's gonna be
Sheldon.
Sky. It's gonna be okay. I
After
promise.
dark.
After
You know,
Every little
dark.
thing
so
gonna be
tonight
all
is
right.
it's Sunday. I haven't seen the Bob Marley movie now that you mentioned that, but I am enjoying Night Country, the True Detective show on HBO. I'm enjoying it.
I should watch. I have HBO too.
I don't think you'd like it. You get scared too easily. It's kind of
Uh,
scary. It's dark. It's spooky.
After dark is
It's
not so
definitely
much for me.
yeah. No, I'm telling you, like Night Country. There's no sunlight. It like the whole show takes place at night.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Right on.
Yeah,
But for people filming, it must be not fun though.
I don't think they must not have actually filmed up in the Arctic Circle, but it takes place in the Arctic Circle.
Then that makes a lot of sense.
Yes, Will and Grace. Do you know what I'm? Okay, so if you're going to talk about shitty sitcoms, when I will often
Everything
watch
Sky doesn't like is shitty by
shit.
definition.
Fucking garbage. So like I like you know what? It is not garbage though. Taxi. I've been watching Taxi. I'm gonna finish it probably.
Oh, you've told me I should watch it.
I'm in the
It
fifth
seems.
season. It's so good. And I can't believe they actually made it. It's so good. It's got your favorite Christopher Lloyd is in it.
Aw.
Christopher Lloyd, that's how he started.
He eats meat though.
Christopher Lloyd?
No
Yeah, he
bueno.
does. He
Yeah,
does.
of course he does. I mean, I don't know what you expect. I can't
All
expect
right,
him.
Sky, let's go on
Let's go.
with the game.
Let's do it.
Mike, are you ready?
Sure.
Because this question is actually maybe going to be controversial. Everybody in the chat, be ready too. Who is your favorite activist, vegan activist?
Ooh.
Ooh, favorite activist, huh?
And you have already two in the room.
Yeah, we shouldn't say one of us.
Three yourself. You can say yourself.
I got you. I'm gonna say probably Vegan Power Lab. Believe it or not,
No,
Shit.
I believe it. I
Yep.
believe it.
Labby boy. He's a good outreachy boy. That's for sure.
I was telling people about him at the AV Cube yesterday. I was telling people about him and Vanderbeek because Christina Vanderbeek or Christine. You know what I'm talking
He's
about.
up there too.
Yeah, I was telling them about the Dutch style and how the would you rather, and they were like, "What? That's so great!" And we were talking about it a lot last night. So yeah, he's really good. Good outreacher.
We all agree. We all agree. If you watch this live after, because I don't think he's here today. So if you're watching, we love you. We love you.
Yes, he's good.
Okay. Cool. Thank you, everybody. Okay, third question. Your favorite room in your home?
My room.
Your room? What's in your room?
Everything you see behind me.
That's enough. It looks like an electric drum kit back there. Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. And what's your favorite thing to do in your room? Let's keep it PG-13.
It's Sunday school.
Favorite thing
After
to
all.
do. I guess just be on the computer or play my drums. Either one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. Playing the drums. Sky, you play the guitar. Is that the only instrument you play?
I play the guitar. I play the ukulele a little bit. You know, I pluck around on other instruments, but yeah, guitar is my thing.
Yeah, if we
Yeah.
get enough of us, we can make a band like the Crazy Vegans or something, you know?
Yeah, I like it. I like
We
it. Don't go
should.
vegan. Don't go vegan. My heart.
Don't go begging my heart.
Don't go breaking my heart. I love it.
Don't go
Oh,
vegan. My heart.
okay, nobody in the chat said about their favorite room. My favorite room in my house is my living room. I love my living room. I love
Well,
being there. That's where the everything happens. Where I
it's what
have my
everything happens is your
friends.
living room. Well, what's your favorite thing to do in your living room? Young Sheldon. That's your favorite
Sky.
thing. That's
Do
your
I
favorite thing.
speak like you just mocked me? That's not how I speak.
What's your favorite
Come
thing to do in the
on.
living room, Fanny?
No, my favorite
You
thing to
watch
do in my living room
Twilight.
is having friends over. When you come to my place, that's where we meet. It's my living room.
That's
It's
true.
having people over. It's playing with my dog. This is where like I'm right now, you know? That's where my life
warm.
happens. Yeah. So, what's your favorite room in your home, Sky? It's a long time since you haven't been at your home.
That's true. My favorite room in the house is probably the kitchen.
Ah, because you're a good cook.
I like to cook. Yeah. Yeah, I like it a lot. You know, I wish that I feel like we missed a step though, Fanny, because you said like who's your favorite activist? I think when I do the after dark, when I do after dark, I'm gonna ask them who is your least favorite? Who's the one that you
Least
hate?
favorite.
Yeah.
Oh, but I don't like this show has to be fun.
I
So
know, you're right. Sorry.
you keep for after dark.
I
I
will.
want
I'll
to
save it
talk
for
about
after
the
dark.
people I love.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
used
you
to
might not be too happy with my answer for the least favorite one.
No, who's your least favorite?
Was it me?
Nope. Earthling
Me.
Ed.
Okay.
Earthling Ed. No, that's all right. I don't like
Yep,
Earthling Ed
he's
that
my
much.
least favorite.
For me, I really liked Tash Peterson, but I don't really understand her videos anymore. There's a
She's
disconnection.
Hmm.
Huh?
They're kind of all over the place right now. I think she's trying to find a new voice.
Yeah, something new or something, and I don't know what I'm watching when I'm watching her videos right now.
She's
So I'm
just
a little
changing it up.
confused.
I think she's in a transitional phase, you know.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
feel like that's okay though. We all got to go through transitions. We all got to grow.
Yeah, so that's all I had to say about this.
Yeah.
Okay,
The only
thank
reason
you.
why I say Earthling Ed is my least favorite, I just kind of feel like he doesn't really drive it home when that's
Mm.
really the point of activism, you know?
You
He doesn't-
feel
I mean,
he's a bit
that's
pick
not to
me?
say he's bad or anything. So
Me?
when I say least favorite, that's not me saying like Earthling Ed sucks or anything. It's just that out of the activists I've seen, I feel like again, he just doesn't really go for the main thing, right? He makes these like welfare points, utilitarian points.
Yep.
When it's about ending exploitation. That's really the main goal, right? Ending exploitation.
Antibiotic resistance.
And I feel like he takes a lot of bait when it comes to the nutritional stuff when that's mostly irrelevant. You know what I
Yep.
mean?
Mm-hmm.
So,
I
don't know.
completely agree. I'm with you. There's another activist that does something very similar that I've found newfound hate for after this week. But
Who's that?
I think we should talk about it after dark. After
Okay.
dark.
Okay, let's not put the mood down.
Yeah, exactly. It's just, let's go. What's the next question? My favorite room is the bedroom. My favorite thing to do there is
Puzzles.
puzzles. Putting pieces into other pieces.
Is reading the Bible. I know, Sky. I know you really well.
That's
I
my
guess if
favorite
you're
thing.
into fictional fairy tale books, there you go.
I love fictional. I love fairy tales. All right, Mike the Musical Vegan Beast. What's the next question for
The
him?
next
Ben?
question, and you have to answer as truthfully as fast as you can.
Okay.
How often do you eat chocolate? The
I don't
truth.
remember last time I had chocolate. Like, can it be something with chocolate in it, or
Yes,
just?
chocolate.
Oh, okay. So yesterday then.
Ah, and how often do you eat chocolate?
In that case, mostly every day. It's like
Yeah.
it's this chocolate
He takes
almond cereal
X-Lax every
from
morning. He
Premier
takes
Protein.
X-Lax chocolate flavor.
Chocolate.
Yeah, got a lot of protein. Chocolate almond Premier cereal. It's pretty good.
Yeah, that sounds good. I love chocolate too. I also have chocolate every day.
Daily
Like that's
chocolate eaters.
yeah.
I almost never eat chocolate, but today it was raining and horrible in Florida, and I decided I was going to buy something for myself at a Whole Foods.
What was that?
Vegan chocolate chip cookies.
Cookies
Oh my
with
gosh.
chocolate. I mean, everything is with chocolate. Like nowadays, you try to buy anything at the grocery store that's like sweet, they always have chocolate added. Like sometimes I'm like, "Hey, I'm gonna make a new dessert for my friends coming," and it's like, "Oh,
Yeah.
another chocolate recipe." I feel like as much as I love chocolate, it's a little too much chocolate all over the place right now.
Karina has a chocolate eating disorder.
What does that mean?
If she's eating chocolate,
Hi, Wolf.
I don't know why, but only chocolate. When she eats chocolate, she gets it all over her face and all over her front. Like it's like a child eating chocolate in her. She just won't. She can't get it
Maybe
into her
Is
face.
maybe
there any
she
additional context we need to know?
No,
yeah, I was
she
gonna
can't
say
eat
maybe
chocolate
she's
by
trying to
herself.
send you a message, Sky.
She's like,
That's not safe for work.
she's not a messy eater unless it's chocolate for some reason. Then it's all over the place.
Some people are not messy unless they have a good reason to be.
They're really into chocolate.
Giggity.
They're really into chocolate.
I tell you
Okay,
how lucky I was. It was pouring rain. I had my pizza, and my pizza was like was pouring. And I'm getting out of the truck. It's pouring rain again, and it's like I'm soaking wet. And I have my Whole Foods with 2 kombucha and the chocolate chips in there, and I'm getting my shit. And of course, like the paper bag, the handle falls off of it and crash.
Mm.
And I hear the
it's
glass and
not
everything.
fun.
I hear the glass smash, and I'm thinking, great, now I have kombucha flavored chocolate chip cookies.
Ah,
And I open it, and even though everything is like the bag's in tatters now because it's raining so hard, and nothing was broken. What a miracle!
So you might have broken something that you did not notice you broke.
Like my train of
I
bat.
don't know, something else that's hidden in the car and that you're gonna discover tomorrow.
No, it was on the floor of the earth. It was on the asphalt.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah,
Sky, I'm always wondering something. Is there anything inside your truck?
like the box.
Yeah.
No. Well, yeah. I mean, there's a battery and an amp.
Because I'm always like, why having such a big truck if there's nothing in the truck? But yeah.
No, there's
Which,
nothing in it. No, it's sometimes my luggage.
okay. It's an
Yeah.
empty truck. All right. All right. Okay. Next question. Do we have someone joining us? Did someone use the
Don't worry
link?
about that.
Okay. Okay, next question. I like that question. That's a cute question.
Hmm.
The last person you hugged.
last person I hugged. I'm gonna say my mom, but I haven't seen her in a while, so
Oh my gosh, you didn't hug anybody in a while?
yeah, more or less.
You need to find someone to hug, Mike. We need hugs.
Hugs
I'd
are
go for that, yeah.
important.
Yeah, we need hugs.
Where can we get a hug from Mike? You're in Florida. Everyone hugs.
No, they don't. No,
You
they don't. Not here. They don't. Mm-mm.
Well, I hope you find someone to hug very soon. I'm
should go
hugging.
on an AV cube. They're always hugging.
I do see
Uh,
my mom and brother tomorrow, so I'll just hug them tomorrow.
oh, that's great. I'm hugging Faye right now. We're having a nice little time.
Right on.
Nice little time, dog time.
Okay, everybody in the chat, who was the last person you hugged? I like this question. Okay, you
I like this question. Mine's a dog.
yeah, a dog's a person. Come on.
Dude.
Okay, now a pretty vegan question. What is your favorite stupid carny argument?
Oh,
Mm.
geez. Crop depths, though. I
Crop
love that
that's
one.
oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, I think it's
That,
my
that was the one that prompted me to start making vegan content. Was crop depth, though. and then I made my crop death video last year. So it was that.
Yeah, I'm wondering if there's going to be new trends of
Yeah,
arguments, you know? It's
Oh
like
yeah,
because I feel like a lot of people think that that argument is new, that it's like something like out of the ordinary, and I'm like, dude, your has been. That has been a
yeah.
something we've been talking about.
Well, yeah. There's
So,
always they always come up with new ones. There's the protein one, obviously. There's always
but the
lions.
protein's not new. It's also been there for like
Yeah,
years.
and this is just the latest version of that crop deaths. Though it's just, I think it's just like the newest one, and this is working its way through.
it's the
Um,
easiest one to default to is crop depths though. Like
yeah,
that's always the go-to for carnies is crop
yeah.
depths too. You know.
But what bothers me about it the most is that if you ever spend any time on a farm, there's not that many crop deaths. It's just not true.
Yeah.
It-
Speaking of people's favorite argument, I have a friend that I saw yesterday, and they told me that they had their blood test done. They're vegan. And they told me that the doctor was like, I don't know what you're doing, but you're getting too much protein. And my friend was like, can I have that in writing?
yeah.
Can I have like
Wait, hold on. Let me get
an
my phone. Let me tell you
official,
if this.
yes, official letter saying that I'm vegan and I have too much protein?
This
Because
one too. Where do you get your protein? But animals kill other animals. That
Yeah.
one,
Lions though.
that boils my blood. That one. That's not my favorite stupid one. My favorite stupid one is Bible though. The Bible,
Yeah,
yeah.
because
that's a good one.
no book in the history of the world has been used to defend horrible deeds like the Bible. And I don't
Hey,
mean just the Bible, like all three, right? The Torah, the Bible, and the Quran.
mm.
Like all three are always used as these excuses to do horrible things, and I hate it.
For me, every time I say the same thing, I say, like, taking a god and saying that your god is forcing you to be violent
Yeah.
is really the worst thing you can do.
Yeah.
Like, that's really a lack of dignity on your end to be like, oh, my god is forcing me to be violent.
Yeah,
What the
fruits
fuck?
of plants feel pain is like I don't see that
Oh,
as
that one.
Mm,
often. That one's so
yeah,
stupid, but
it's
that
I've
I
heard
don't
dumb.
this
see.
one pretty recently too. It's if you drink fish, you're stealing a fish's home.
Oh, if you drink water, you're stealing a fish's home.
Yeah, if you
Yeah,
This
drink
is not the
drink water.
same water. They're stupid. This
stupid.
is not the same water.
And don't worry,
What is
I give all my water back.
Am I the only one who has no idea who Baddie ASMR is?
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
I don't know.
We need the tea. Who's
Speaking
coming
of
to spill the
ASMR,
tea?
But
Somebody else is like,
vegan for life doctor
ASMR after dark.
ASMR.
who's coming to tell us about Baddie ASMR? I want to know.
sounds like another Megan Schultz.
Shh.
That's another troll that's been hopping around. Megan Schultz or
I don't
Katie
know who that
Hopkins.
is. Yes, Omar, it's incredible that people are justifying, but if they heard a terrorist saying, "Oh, I did it because God told me so," they'd be like, "Boo, terrorist.
Yeah.
You are an awful person." But then they do it to justify killing animals. I'm like, seriously, you're taking a terrorist excuse?
But
Like,
these days, people are so stupid, they're supporting terrorists. I mean, this is what's going on in the world, and it scares the crap out of me. I'm an atheist. My name, Born Again, is poking fun at religion. Well, that's good, Born Again vegan. I like it. Keep
Hey, we
going.
got to remember, God put animals on this planet for us to eat, right?
Oh, fuck me.
Because He says so.
I had a long conversation with a religious person yesterday, and it was I thought pretty good. But I mean, he was more intelligent than most of the religious people I meet. But at the end of the day, he's he believes in this objective morality, higher God. That, and I'm going, well, why does your God allow you to murder animals?
Ooh, that's another one. Morality is subjective, though.
Yeah, that's a good
Heard
one
that
too. But
one a lot too.
you don't hear that one as often. But you're right. The crop dust one's like the one making the rounds still. I'm looking forward to this year. Like it usually comes and goes after a year.
yeah, I would like another one soon because this one is like, ugh,
Tofu
okay.
though, I don't like the taste of tofu.
Seed oils, though.
Seed oils, yeah. Crap.
Oh yeah, the
Processed
oils.
processed food.
Polyphenols, though.
Yeah, polyphenol LVLs, LVL though. What do you think,
All right.
Jenny? What's next?
Next question. When did you stop breastfeeding on cows? I like that question.
Oh, when did I stop breastfeeding on cows? So it was a little before my birthday in 2019. So a little over 4 years ago now.
Oh my
2 years ago.
gosh.
You're a grown-up.
Nice.
Yes, I
Yeah.
don't suck cow tits anymore.
That's awesome.
Only regular. No.
I love it.
It's too much money. Oh yeah, the veganism costs too much money. It's too much money. Well, you broke bitch. Like, you broke ass bitch. Maybe you buy,
Sky.
maybe
Sky,
buy
this is not Sky After Dark. Come on.
I think it's so funny that people are like, look at the shit I just bought. I just did a haul. Look at all the shit I just bought. And then you're like, oh, I'm vegan. It's too expensive.
Yeah, beans and rice, man.
Yeah,
But then they have the Tesla, they
yeah,
have the iPhone, they
yeah,
have
their whole social media presence will be about all the shit they buy. But then to say about vegan, it's too expensive. Nobody can do it. Or not
Okay,
everybody can do it.
next question.
Broke ass
Let's
bitch.
Speaking
Get
for
yourself
let's
get yourself a bus pass, broke ass bitch.
Sky, come on. Someone give Sky a timeout for 2 minutes. Timeout.
I'm rich, ain't you heard? I'm rich. I'm vegan.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
elite.
Okay, least, I hope so. Less controversial question. Hunger Games or Twilight?
That's a low bar. I'll pick Hunger Games. Why not?
Hunger Games or Twilight?
His face. Sorry, what did you say, Mike? You choose
I'll
Twilight?
pick Hunger Games.
Hunger Games. I love Hunger Games.
You love
I love
Twilight
Hunger
though too, so you know.
I love Twilight.
But Fanny, which one has more movies?
Twilight, huh? Hunger Games, 4 movies, I think, and Twilight 5.
Is that right? Okay.
I think so. Hunger Games in the chat. Everybody prefers Hunger Games. That's okay. That's okay. I'll stay with Twilight. I'm okay.
You're saying with Twilight? I don't know. Which sucks the most? Definitely Twilight, but both are terrible, says Turning Veganese. I think we
No,
lost
they're
them.
not terrible. They're terrific.
They're terrific. Terrific
Yeah,
as in like terrific as in like a terrific car crash, you know? Diana the vegan says Hunger Games is great.
Yes, it is.
What's the stupid thing she go? What's her little thing?
Attends.
Allô.
Dun, 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 dun. That's huh? Yeah, that's how it goes. Sorry, I can whistle, but I could not whistle it. sorry, Mike, you got cut for a minute. What did you say? After Hunger Games? I thought you said something, but your video was like blurry.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's probably the brain fog from my vegan diet, you know.
Vegan After Dark happens on Monday through Friday. After Dark. And usually not Wednesday. So it's usually Monday. It's every day except for Wednesday and Sunday. It's getting complicated. But everything's going to change because I'm moving back to California for a while. Who knows?
Who knows? Yeah, and it's my fault we started at 2 today. I really appreciate everybody managing their time for me.
We manifested that.
I know. I teach on Sundays, and so sometimes I finish too late. So thank you so much. Okay.
Hunger Games has a good soundtrack. Is that true?
Oh, I love it.
Oh God,
Are you coming for the tree? Na 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 na. I like that song.
Is that the thing that they do this?
No, that's more like they do like this. Yeah.
Mockingjay.
I just love because it's I understand you don't like Hunger Games because it's a woman fighting as a young person.
No, that's not what I don't
I don't
like
know.
about it.
Why
How
not?
dare you?
I thought it's because it's like romance and stuff like that.
Romance? What romance? There's no romance in that.
Yes, there is. There's a whole romantic love story where she has to choose between two people.
If you're 9 years old, that counts for romance. I'm sorry.
It is
that's
romance.
not romance.
When people have to choose between, I mean, this is the same plot as Twilight.
That's
It's
nothing to.
basically
Yeah,
it. So
another
why
prequel
don't
for
you like it? Because
9-year-old.
I was gonna
What
say
do
why I like it, and you interrupted me.
Oh, you said I know why you don't like it is what you said. That wasn't telling
Okay,
me.
I made assumptions. I'm sorry. Let me finish. Why I like it is because it's kind of how I feel as a vegan. It's like there is a society that's mistreating some of the people in society, the animals, and here it's the people in the districts, and then the people in the district are rebelling and they're being helped by some of the people in society who are against how society is ruled. It's exactly what we're trying to do. So I understand you don't like it. I don't know why specifically. Please let us know. But for me, it's a little bit like a tale of what I want to do as a vegan.
I don't like it
Burn
because
it
it's
down.
There you go.
derivative. It's derivative. It's lame. It's far fetched. It doesn't have anything that I find very.
Well, everything I said, you don't see that, or you're like, no, I understand it's that, but it's badly done.
Well, I think it is badly done. I think it's poorly written, but I think it's also just like, oh, the chosen one wins again against the evil galactic empire. It's like it's just tired and lame and just frankly it's just boring and without drama. I watched the first one and I was like I was so bored.
For Twilight or the Hunger Games?
Hunger Games.
Oh,
I read a little bit of Twilight and I quit at like page 100 because I'm going, this is just a poorly written book. It's just really badly written. And so I stopped reading it. And then I watched, no, I never watched any of the movies. I've never seen a Twilight movie. So I can't really talk about Twilight. But I did read about 100 pages of the first book. I was just like, wow, she quirked a smile over and over again. You disrespecting Hunger Games right now. Yeah, I know there's a lot of people
Diana,
who
read
watch
the books.
yeah.
read the
I only
book.
saw the movies. The movies are okay.
I
I feel like there's more of a consistent narrative. Like maybe there's more going on rather than Twilight, where it's like vampires and werewolves and whatnot. I just feel like
yeah.
it's a little more compelling, I guess, but I don't love either, so it's whatever.
It's a dystopian future where we make children fight for hunger. Is that what it is? It's like why is it
But
even called the
by
Hunger Games?
saying children, for me, they're saying the weakest. And today in this world, we are doing that. We are sending the weakest people to war. We're sending in Russia, we're sending young
But this
men
isn't
who are
war. They're having
18
some
years old.
weird game where like it's a game show. It's like
But it's a metaphor, Sky. So I get that maybe it's not the way that you,
it's
but
a
it's a
metaphor.
metaphor.
That's
It's
an
like hunger.
extended
It's like a
metaphor.
Game of Thrones is a metaphor of today's world. It did not happen. I get it.
Metaphors don't require 3 movies or 4 or 5 movies, whatever it is. A metaphor once you get it, it's like, "Okay, good job," and then it's over. You
You
don't need to
know,
keep doing it.
I think you're more rigid with, like, I know that one of your mottos in veganism is whatever activism work to reach a goal of like converting someone or whatever, great, right? Even if it's an activism you disagree with, right? But
Mhm.
what if these movies inspire people to take action when they feel maybe like there's someone weak, and then they watch Hunger Games and they're like, yeah, me too, I can be strong and I can start in expressing myself or whatever. So what if it serves a purpose that maybe for you, you're not the target of these movies, of course,
Obviously, yeah, yeah.
but what if they're serving a purpose for other people? I
Could be.
think that's great if it works.
I also feel like with Twilight, it's a little creepy that this 100-year-old vampire is hooking up with this teenage girl.
That, and then the wolf trying to do for with a baby, that's like
And I
creepy.
feel like
I
it's
mean,
kind of glorifying Stockholm syndrome a little bit.
no, but I agree. I agree. There's a lot wrong with these movies, but
Yeah.
some of it is good.
Some of Star
Diane,
Wars is good too, but it's not like I don't think Star Wars when people tell me their favorite thing in the world is Star Wars, I'm just like, "All right, like, it's
I mean, I don't understand
entertaining."
Star Trek. I watch Star Trek and I'm like, ugh, most boring thing in my
You never
life.
watch the
But
shows.
well, sometimes I can also say I don't like Jess, he loves weird, very weird jazz. And I can say, you know what, that's not my thing. I don't like it. But if that works for you and you love it, great. Maybe there's something I don't understand. My grandpa always said,
Jazz
"Don't
versus
say it's not good. Say you don't like it."
jazz as an entire genre versus the Hunger Games movies. That's what we have here.
I don't like jazz. I have the right to
Yeah.
say I don't like jazz. I'm not saying jazz is shitty. I say I don't understand. Does it speak to me?
Yes,
I have
Battle Royals, Hunger Games, and tons of other stories. Exactly, Diana. It was derivative. It's Running Man. It's Gladiator. It's just like it's so boring. It's like I'm watching this and I'm like, oh, this is like a million other movies I've already seen. Oh my
it's
god.
Well,
Will
Hollywood be like that, you know.
I know, but someone
I'm not
has to
saying it
be.
should be. I'm not making an is ought gap kind of argument.
I mean,
see
I roll my eyes at that stuff, but I roll my eyes at Fast and Furious, and I'm also gonna say it's totally acceptable to like garbage. Just acknowledge that it's garbage.
There
It's
you go.
okay to love garbage. Look at the cockroach. The humble cockroach eats garbage. Rats eat garbage. There's millions of them. They love it.
yes. Yes. And I'm gonna ask my last question because I think we had enough controversy over Twilight and Hunger Games.
Uh-huh.
Last question. Mike, are you ready?
Sure.
And this is not an easy question because
Read the books.
maybe you don't know. Maybe you don't know. Okay, how many keys are on your keychain?
All right, let's see. I got my house key. I've got my garage key. I've got my bike key. I got my lock key. So I'm gonna say 4.
4. Well, I don't know. I have 3. I have my
There's three?
house, my mail, and my best friend's house.
Now, I guess if we're going by standard definition of key, you know, like the metal thing that you stick in a keyhole,
Yeah.
Yeah,
technically
that's a
3,
key.
technically 3, but my garage key, it's a button, right? It opens it, it closes.
Got
No, I
it.
see. Something that unlocks something else because it can be a remote control for a car. I consider that a key. So,
Okay, so I'll just say 3 then.
oh, okay. So Omar, you only have 2 keys. Wow, that's very little keys.
I have the truck key, the truck lock key, the gas cap lock. I have 3.
Yeah.
Cool beans.
Okay, cool. Can I ask a question? Anna Moon Vegan is showing for everybody, or is just on
Yeah.
my channel? Okay. Okay, okay. I'm not. I don't know what happened. Maybe
Oh
I've
yeah, she
missed
speaks
something.
loud and proud. Hannah Moon Vegan.
I
Yeah,
don't know
she's
what's
like
happening.
she says, "I'm done being friendly to, or respectful to anyone who has a distinct problem with me defending animals." I think that's
Good. Oh, okay. I'm following now.
no, yeah,
Yeah,
Okay.
Hannah's
tough.
beast.
Good
She's
for you,
definitely beast.
Hannah.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Good. Thank you, Mike, for playing with me and Sky and
Yay!
everybody in the
Good job.
comments.
Good
Cool
job,
Thank.
beans.
Mike, the musical vegan beast. You have answered the random stupid question. Goodbye, Mike. There he is. All right.
Bye, Mike. Sky, is anybody gonna come to see if they're smarter than me?
Who wants to play Are You Smarter Than Fanny? I'm going to ask who wants to play. Who wants to be smarter than Fanny?
Can't take the key. Who wants to be smarter than me?
I got the keys. Hannah's unapologetic vegan. That's her new name. Hannah,
Yeah, it felt like Hannah was going through something. I didn't know what was going
I don't know what
on.
Hannah's always the tough one. She's rough. She's got this shit.
Okay. Okay. She's more an after dark person.
She's an after dark person, yeah, for sure. She likes the after dark. She likes the raw.
All
Having
right,
my
Sky. Pizza. Nice, Mike. Sky, we said that if maybe nobody was coming today, we could also share what's your activism this week. I think we kind of did that. We could also say the tip of the week and what action people can do today. So for me, the action. What's going on? I'm having double vision. So for me, my activism that and I take action today that I would like to recommend. There is here in California a blood bank for dogs and cats, but
Yes.
it's not really a blood bank. It's people who say that they will adopt dogs and cats, and then they take their blood every 3 weeks,
Oh my
and
god.
then they use it for other cats and dogs. So there is an ethical way of doing this, or so. It's to ask people who have dogs to maybe come once in a while, maybe once a year, to donate blood with their animals, because yeah, sometimes other animals need blood, so we could
Mm-hmm.
do that. But this specific place, it's a place where they basically steal animals' blood every 3 weeks, and then they use it for surgeries and all. So if you want to help take action and take them down, you can go on PETA's website and look for that specific action to take. And you just put your name, your email, you say take action, and it's sent. It's really going to take like 5 minutes of your time. Um, so yeah. Oh, Nerds Like Us wants to play with us.
All right, Nerds Like Us wants to play.
Oh,
I
Hannah is back.
I state that I'm being criticized for defending animals, and people want to act like I'm the one with the problem or I'm the one who is not okay. Don't feel sorry for me. Defend the animals.
I agree. I agree, Hannah.
Keep
We
going,
feel
Hannah.
you. We feel you,
Stay
Hannah.
strong, Hannah.
Yep,
Um,
yep. It's not easy sometimes. So Sky, do you have an action that people can take this week?
an action that people can take this week. I think that I was thinking more of like a tip, right? And I
You can
think
take a
that
tip. Yeah, you can do a tip.
yeah, I guess my tip was something we've been talking about in at these I've done now 2 AV cubes in the last week, right? We were talking about it a lot, how it tends to be that vegans, when someone tells them that they're vegan, they'll say, oh well, the animals thank you, or hey, way to go, you're vegan, thanks. And actually what we should be doing is saying something along the lines of um, well, that's the moral baseline. What are you going to do about it, kind of thing? Like, kind of get them into standing up. Okay, well, you fulfilled the moral baseline, but we don't thank people for fulfilling the moral baseline. Like, I don't thank you for not punching me in the face, right? Hey, thank you for not punching me in the face. That's not something that we do. But I guess the tip is to not glad hand fellow vegans too much. I mean, it's so great when you meet another vegan, right? And you're like, oh my god, there's another one, fantastic. But like congratulating them and being like, thank you. The animals don't thank you for just not punching them in the face, right? Like stand up, do something for them. And I think that that's something that
I agree with you. And sometimes we don't realize the influence we have on other people. And I have had examples pretty recently of people that I know I have a little bit influence. I'm not going to take the whole credit because, it's
Mhm.
everywhere. It's all the time. It's many, and people make their own decisions. So I cannot force anyone to be vegan. But when you talk about things that matter to you, you show different, like even now working for an animal rights um, company or organization, I've learned so much more. They've shown me things I've been vegan 9 years, and there's a
Mhm.
lot I still don't know. So having people talk about different topics, even if you talk about the same topic as someone else is talking about, you're going to have a different way of phrasing it or doing it that's going to affect people in a different way. So, yeah, it's important to just keep talking about it and
Yeah, I agree.
reflecting on it. Yeah, yesterday or the day before, my mom was like, hey, when you're going to be in Belgium, we want to go with the kids and do something. And they were like, we're going to go to a zoo. And I know you don't want to go see animals, so probably won't do that with you. And I answered, I was like, yeah, going to Legoland or whatever. I'm happy to do that. But
Mhm.
indeed, going to see, and I phrased what it was. And I said,
Mhm.
indeed, going to see psychotic animals
Mhm.
into jails is not my thing. Thank you
Yeah.
for considering that. Because for
Yeah.
her, she says, let's go to the zoo. But me, I'm like, let's rephrase. I don't want to see abused psychotic animals in
Yes.
jail. I don't want
Yeah.
to do that. If you want to do that, that's good for you, but let's call it as it
Yeah, I
is,
also
right?
I don't wanna pay them to do it either. I don't wanna support them with my money. Like, that's
Yeah.
a very real problem. Alright,
Yeah.
we have Nerds Like Us. You ready?
Yes.
Here we go. Nerds Like Us coming. Are you smarter than Are you smarter than Annie Pierre?
Who's gonna be smarter than me.
I think Nerds Like Us actually. Oh, great! What happened? I think Nerds Like Us actually decided what the. He already discovered what the theme was, didn't you? What was your guess?
Oh no.
Manatees.
It's manatees. It is.
So did you research?
Oh, I didn't. No.
Oh, okay.
Is someone vacuuming at your house, Nerds Like Us?
No, I think that may be my computer. Do you
Oh
hear
yeah,
that?
it's the vent. It's the
Oh, it's the
computer
fan.
vent.
Okay, that's okay. We're
It's
gonna
because this live is hot, Sky.
It's hot.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
It's really hot. Let me see if I can do reduce background noise. Here we go. Did that work?
Oh
Hey, it
yeah.
worked.
It
Say
works
something,
so
Nerds Like
well.
Us. Say to be
Well-
or not to be.
To be or not to be?
Wonderful, you did it.
I was
Great.
like, you shut him completely.
Yeah. No, look,
Let's
it sounds
reduce the noise.
reduce the noise. Perfect. Way to go. The AI did it. All right. So you're right. Manatees. You guessed it. And you guessed it right off the bat. I remember seeing that in the chat. I was like, you son of a bitch. But you got it.
Well,
Yes.
I know
All right.
you keep talking about it, so I was like, oh, it's got to be the manatee.
Yep, it's a manatee. All right, so the humanity. The
I'm listening. I'm so focused now, trying to make sure I get your question.
the first question is, how much does a manatee weigh?
I'm gonna say 1 ton.
Just to make this clear, I am talking about the manatee found in the southeastern United States, the ones
Sky, stop
in
sharing
Florida.
your screen because we can see your screen
Uh-oh.
in the
You
I
can
don't want
see this?
nobody to cheat here.
Can you read that?
No, I can't read it small, but I don't know if Nerds Like Us has better eyesight
Yes,
than me.
eagle
Oh, I
eyes.
don't see the screen.
You know, okay, good.
Okay. A ton. It seems a lot. A ton. Can I say in kilos?
You could say in kilos. Now, if you would you want a hint?
No, I'm just gonna ballpark it. I don't know.
An
I
American
would.
ton is 2,000 pounds.
A what?
A ton is 2,000 pounds,
Yeah, I would say 500 kilos.
which is about 1,000 pounds or 980 pounds, something like that, right?
Okay, I don't know.
The answer is, yeah, you're right. Fanny got it. It's 990
Wow.
pounds.
I know. I
Nice job.
promise I didn't cheat. Even though I see the screen, I see nothing.
Okay.
I don't. I promise you.
I believe you.
I
I don't think you
okay.
cheated. All right. So 990 pounds. Yes, they do get about that big. Adult manatees are typically 9 to 10 feet long from snout to tail and weigh around 1,000 pounds. Sometimes grow up to 13 feet and can weigh over 3,500 pounds. But that's super rare. Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot.
I guessed a
So
ton because I think aren't cows a ton?
Cows can be up to a ton. Yeah, if like fully grown big cows. Mm-hmm. But
wow,
African manatees are about 1,000 pounds. Manatees in Puerto Rico could be about 1,200 pounds. And there's the ones in Amazon are a little bit smaller.
you don't
But
want to be stuck under that thing.
no, you don't want to be under. You don't want to be under. Well, they float.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you know.
So if you're under them, you probably wouldn't be. Yeah,
Have
something
you
has
seen?
gone terribly wrong if you've gotten a manatee out of the water and now he's on top of you.
Yeah, have you seen earthquakes? Have you seen people being underwater, like scuba diving, and then an earthquake happens?
No, what
This
happened?
is this is so scary because you see everything like shaking,
You're
like
shaking in
bubbles
the
coming out.
water.
Well, like the thing is, when you're underwater, it's the water moves. And
Yeah.
usually the whole thing about being underwater is that you have to kind of stabilize yourself. But when the whole water is like moving and it's like
Yeah.
it can be kind of scary. But yeah, I was like, woo, when I saw that, I was woo.
That would be scary.
This guy, I think it's the first time in this game that I say correct answer.
You did? Is that right? Is
Can
that
we
right?
play music for me? Yeah.
That's what you. Good job, Fanny. We need another
Thank
one.
you. I think it's the first time.
Way to go. You did it. All
Uh,
right. Now, manatees' lungs are not located like every other mammal's. right behind their ribs. Our lungs are behind our ribs, and our ribs create red blood cells. We have marrow in our lungs. Marrow in our ribs. Their ribs do not have marrow, and their lungs are not located by their ribs. Where are the manatee's lungs?
I would say somewhere in their head. Like maybe behind their ears,
Ear lungs, maybe.
like somewhere there. I don't know.
Maybe
Uh, maybe in their face.
in their face, ears.
Oh,
Yeah,
in the front
the front, maybe.
instead of their
They
cheeks.
have that like big mustache looking thing.
They do. They've got big muzzles, don't they? Stomach, he says.
Yeah, everybody in the chat is welcome to play.
You
There's
know,
no stupid answers. There's only stupid answers.
there are fish that breathe through their anus, and they even have figured out that a human being can butt breathe with dissolved oxygen. If you put like dissolved oxygen in your butt, you can breathe that way. Then for people who have no like they can't breathe through their throat for whatever reason, they can actually get you oxygen through your butt. Isn't that weird?
You know what? It's not that weird because as you say that, I remember hearing a lot of people who had surgery and who had to have a lot of oxygen in their body that their shoulders hurt because after the surgery, all the, how do you call it? The oxygen comes in their shoulders
The
and
gas
goes,
yeah,
the gas and the gas come out of their shoulders. So I'm like, if
crazy,
it
right?
can go out, it can go in.
Whales breastfeed from their anus, says Ben showed. I don't know if that's true. I didn't think so. I don't know. But this is a manatee show.
Yeah,
The
this
I
is a
wouldn't be
manatee.
surprised if chickens breastfed from the
yeah,
cloaca.
well, they do everything else out of their
Every,
butt, but they don't breastfeed chickens. They're birds, my friend.
I know.
But of
Yeah,
course,
that'd be too sharp.
yeah.
And also, if
But
they
okay,
breastfeed from their anus, they anus feed.
the anus. Well, they still
Sorry,
have
I had to say
mammaries.
it.
All right, so they actually have their lungs are actually located in their backs. That's why they have the big hump back, and that's also why they can float. They can control their floating that way
Ah, they have
through their
like a
oxygen.
little backpack.
Yeah,
That's
and so like
cute.
because mammals don't have swim bladders to just like float like that. Their lungs are actually on their to carry them on their backs, and so that they can go up and down. It's also yeah, it's also why. What is the leading cause of death of manatees? That's the question.
If they, hold on, let me think. Because you said then that's why. So it's linked to their lungs.
It's linked to their lungs. Yeah.
It
What is the
is.
leading cause of of manatee death?
Is it pollution, air pollution? Because they can breathe and then they get the pollution from people, from us?
Air pollution because they breathe our air, right? They come up for air.
Yeah.
It's
I found out
it's
recently. Fun fact: I just found out they also drink fresh water. I think that's one of the most. I think that's the craziest thing that an animal that lives in the water also drinks water. That's like mind blowing to me.
I love it.
Like, because you're living in the water. Like, I never think like, do whales drink water? Pneumonia. That's kind of funny.
it's
Puncture.
because of the boats with the propellers
That's right. It's boat
in the
strikes. Yeah,
water.
vessel strikes.
Oh, that's so
So they're floating
sad.
at the top because that's how they like to rest with their lungs up on there, and then they can kind of they have those things on their eyes that they can still look underwater. And they don't have eyelids. Their eyes shut like an aperture of a camera. They have muscles in their eyes that close like
Mm.
this, like a camera. They don't have eyelids like us, but they do have that membrane that they can put over and kind of see under the water, like an otter kind of thing. Yeah. So yeah, it's boat strikes, and when they get hit, they're basically completely they can't recover. Yeah. They don't. It kills them instantaneously because of their anatomy. So
Oh.
and they think like up to, it depends on who you ask, but like some people reckon there's only about 13,000 left. They're no longer endangered. They're threatened species, but they're yeah they about 1,000 a year they think die that way.
That's sad. So it is, somebody said humans. It is humans.
Yeah,
It's not direct killing, but it's like,
it's boats killing them because they're in our waterways. But what's interesting enough that even though that is their leading cause of death, that is not their biggest threat. People think that there will be no manatees in a few years' time. In some years soon, there will be no more manatees. Why do you think? What do you think their greatest threat is?
well, usually it's their food source is disappearing,
Hmm.
which I
I
don't
think it's
know.
climate change and the water rising.
Good. So you're both kind of right about though it is about climate change, but it's not just about climate change. It is about water temperatures and stuff like that. But the main cause is actually animal agriculture. So animal agriculture, but also other agriculture like dairy, chicken, beef, sugarcane, and citrus. So it's funny because only sugarcane and citrus are the only vegetables on there, or I was saying vegetables. You know what I mean? They're not non-animal. Dairy, chicken, and beef, though, all these 47,000 farms in Florida, fertilizer runoff from these operations, including manure, is a major contributor to the water pollution that is killing
Mm.
the seagrass. Their that's their food source, and by extension, manatees. It also, but that why the reason why I say yeah, but it's also climate change is because the manure and the temperature of the water is causing algal blooms. So all of these things together are basically starving out the manatee. And so the manatee has to come closer and closer into shore and where those boats are. And yeah, we probably will see a world with no more manatees in not so much longer. There's no I couldn't really find out, like there's no big date like in 2048 no more large fish, but it with the seagrasses gone, they're living off of algae, and the algae that grows when the manure goes in is poisonous to them. So they're eating the poisonous algae because there's no more seagrass. Um, so yeah, that's the
Well, thank you for putting the mood down.
Well, let me bring it back up. The last question. The last question. Are you smarter than Fanny?
Yes.
Why are they called manatees? Why do you think they're called manatees?
Someone thought they were teasing them. They were
Ah,
teasing a man.
they were teasing the man. They do kind of. They're
Such a
kind of.
tease.
Kind of. You're not. You're closer than you think. You're closer
Am
than you
I?
think. Yeah.
That sounds weird. I don't
Yeah.
want to be right on that one.
It's closer than you think. Yeah.
Okay, nerds like us, what do you say?
Well, kind of like how they like fresh water. So a man had dropped his tea in the water, and that was the first time anyone saw a manatee. So they named it
Because he
manatee.
wanted the tea. I like that people are saying mermaids. Also, closer than you think. Manatee actually comes from a Spanish word, but also African word, Carib, meaning a woman's breast, because they think that. So, meaning ma means big and nati means chest, and so manati was also means breasts, and they think that is because they only have two breasts, just like humans, and their breasts resemble very, very much human beings' breasts. And so with the way that they're shaped, because their flippers go up and down like a mermaid, and their boobs look very much like female human boobs when they're nursing, and they nurse just like that, and they don't have like a cow has a mammary sac that stores the milk. Humans don't, and neither do manatees. So when they are nursing, the
I see you're
females,
trying to make an effort to make it sound okay, but it's gross and weird
it's kind of gross.
because men were attracted to them. Is that what it is?
No,
They were like,
manatee.
"Ooh, the manatees."
Ma means big and nati means breasts. And so they called the animal the big breasted animal. Manatee
Oh
gazungas.
gosh.
Yeah.
Oh,
There you go.
fishermen.
So there you go. And they say that people days of yore thought that they looked like mermaids. They thought that they were mermaids, but of course I don't believe that for a second. But who knows? They probably didn't.
People do weird shit to animals.
I don't think they actually did anything to them, Fanny. You creep.
No, I've been watching videos on YouTube recently about people doing weird shit to animals, and
I don't want to know about that
people
stuff.
do weird shit.
A new PETA ad. Yeah. We should give them better. We should give them a better name then. Yeah. Manatee.
Men respect. Men respect.
Yeah.
Manatees.
Like
Oh
the
gosh.
Taino word manatee also means breast, meaning manatees have large mammary glands that they use to nurse their lungs. And also the scientific name is Sirenia, from the Greek sirens, the dangerous sea nymphs who lured sailors with song. The Sirenia, like a siren,
Exactly.
So like their connection to mermaids and just human women is very very much they're inextricably linked for sure. Yeah. Yeah, and Hannah Moon is right. Yeah, that's exactly right. The number one thing that's hurting them is the 47,000 farms in Florida that are the all of the chemicals and manure and fertilizer that's running off into the ocean. Yeah, pretty horrible.
Thank you, Sky. Nobody won, but congratulations, and thank you for playing with us, nerds like us.
And you know what? Fanny actually was the one who you got that right.
I did kind of 2 answers correct this time. Woo! This is me.
One you got right on. You were like right
What I
on.
got, and the second one kinda. Okay,
Kinda.
I'm putting the music on for
Okay, bye
myself.
nerds like us.
Thank you.
We love you. Thank you so much for playing.
Bisous, bisous.
Well, that was the show. I'm glad everyone was here.
Yes, me too. Thank you, everybody, for playing with us. It's always so much fun to see everybody in the comments answering. You're really making the show with us. Thank you.
Yeah, I think it's great. I don't know what Hamid Shari is writing, but
I'm sorry.
It's pretty, isn't it?
Can't read that, but it is very pretty.
Yeah. It's funny that languages that use other alphabets are always so aesthetically pleasing to me. They always look pretty.
Yeah.
Except for Russian.
Russian? They don't write like us? I know, it's true. They use
the Cyrillic, they use the Cyrillic alphabet. But I mean,
it's more like drawings. I just like other alphabets because they're more like drawings. It's more visual. It's more interesting.
Yeah, and also it just seems foreign and exotic. It seems like there's still the parts of the world that aren't like ours. Some vastly different places.
That's true. I mean, I was born in a country where people speak Dutch, which was pretty, different. So I was like, how can this person live 15 minutes away from me? I have no idea what they're saying.
Dutch sounds like German with something in your throat.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. But you know what? It's interesting because as much as I love Spanish is the one language that share the specific sound you're talking about. Like in Spanish, they have the like the
Mexico?
the Dutch have, like Mexico, tarjeta.
Tarjeta. We don't say
Caja.
tarjeta.
But it's a ch. It's a ch.
Not that, like tarjeta.
Well, I'm not a perfect Spanish speaker.
Yeah, but it's not like the
but they
Dutch.
share. Well, no, it's the same sound. Maybe some is more pronounce it more like abrasively, but it's the same sound.
Have you ever heard someone speaking Welsh?
Maybe.
I mean, that language sounds like that language sounds friggin' crazy.
Hywel Gwynfryn a dwi'n gweithio fel darlledwr i'r BBC Cymru ac yma yn y brifddinas yng Nghaerdydd a dwi'n byw.
I love that they roll their R's though.
Nôl yn 1942 yn y pryd ces i.
Yeah.
I like it.
Llangefni Sir Fôn. Ynys Fechan ydy
Ynys
Sir Fôn.
Fechan
Oddi
ydi.
ar arfordir
That's the
Gogledd
same
Cymru.
sound. It's the
That's what I mean. That sounds like closer to me than to Dutch than the other one because like
Goeiemorgen. They say goeiemorgen.
Goeiemorgen. Yeah.
But for example, caja or like
Caja. Man,
tarjeta. I don't know. I don't know all the words in
Welsh
Spanish.
is such a crazy language, though, that they speak it on the English islands, on the British Isles, you know?
Yeah.
It's on the same island as England,
Sorry.
and they talk like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. So what? In Belgium, we have different accents,
know.
even though Belgium is so small. You can drive an hour and you're crossing the country in an hour, but we have different accents just in there.
Oh,
I think it's great.
It was hello, apparently. Iran wrote hello. Well, that's nice. Klingon. Klingon's got a great language. Klingon.
They also have. Really. So, Sky, what is your plan for this week? What's your vegan plan? Are you gonna do a lot of live streams after dark?
After dark. Well, everything this week is a little up in the air because I will be traveling coast to coast again. So
Sky is in the air.
Sky.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
I will be flying to the West Coast. I'm looking forward to it very much. I'm looking forward to seeing my sweetheart. And I'll be that's Fanny in Arabic.
I took a screenshot so I can write it too. Thank you, Amar.
Sky in Arabic is this. There you go.
It's long. Okay.
Well, so I'll be flying away, and so
when are you flying? You still don't know?
I don't know if it's either Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm guessing it's going to be Wednesday. I'll be flying, maybe even Thursday, because I just don't know what everything's going to happen with the truck. I'm taking the truck in for maintenance tomorrow, and then I'm driving to Orlando tomorrow night. That's the plan. It's going to be
you're
really
working on the day off.
Tomorrow's supposed to be my day off, President's Day. Yeah, but I'm going to take that on Thursday instead and get paid for. You know what I mean? So we'll still get paid for something, and then I'll be driving to Orlando, staying in Orlando one night, and then flying away. But if the truck is not finished, I might be stuck here in West Palm Beach. You know what I mean? So it's just
I see.
Yeah, it's still a little bit wishy-washy, but I will be in California ASAP. When are you flying away to Belgium?
Saturday.
Oh my God.
So I won't be doing next Sunday because I'm flying Saturday evening PST time, so Los Angeles time. And then I'm arriving in Belgium on Sunday evening at 8 p.m., which is Sunday. I don't even remember. Sunday at like 7 a.m. or something like this.
Is there any activism there in Belgium?
Well, this week, Jess found a group. It's called, I forgot how it's called, but they're French and Flemish, I think. But Jess recommended them to me.
Jess isn't going, is he?
No, Jess is probably going to go to Massachusetts.
He's going to Massachusetts for President's Day?
No. He's going, I don't even know because he doesn't have his tickets either. But he's going very soon. Okay, I cannot find the Belgian group, but if I find it, I'll send it to you. Yeah, there are Belgian activist groups, and I was actually thinking about connecting with them.
Maybe they have a cube or something, or a WTF diamond.
And maybe I could ask them if they speak English enough that they would come on the show here and they would share with us what they're doing.
That'd be cool, right? That'd be amazing. I love finding out what people are doing in other countries when it comes to activism. And so on Sunday, since you're not going to be here, what's the plan?
You're gonna have Monica, who's
Monica. Which Monica?
Monica. Her name starts with the P, but it's Petruzzelli.
Oh, it's not Monica Feather Phase Out. It's a different Monica.
No, it's a different Monica. And Monica used to be a host. Monica works for PETA now. And Monica has worked. I'm not going to promote her too much because I'm not sure of all the details and I don't want to say things that are wrong that maybe people are going to be, oh, you said
but
this.
She's a host, but she works for PETA and she's going to come on the show.
Yes. And she has worked a lot with shelters And
Hmm.
so she knows a lot about shelters,
Animal shelters.
animal shelters. Yes.
Gotcha. Well,
Animal, yes, not people.
I wish that they maybe I wish that the Rolling Stones song "Give Me Shelter" wasn't so copyright protected. I played it on guitar once and I got a copyright ban. Um, yeah.
For playing it yourself, it's your own
Yeah.
interpretation.
Right. Yeah. 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 If they can notice if they can notice a song, they'll take the money from your movie from your.
It, it's kind of a little, how do you say, a compliment. You must have played pretty close to like a
Yeah.
good
Right. Yeah.
version of
Yeah.
it, because otherwise they would have been like, "What is he trying to play?" You
I
know?
try to look at it that way too, because it's like
Yeah.
I played so that one. There's been a few where I couldn't believe that they found out, but like if a Rolling Stones, they always know right away, and also Metallica, like they're really hardcore about it. So I think they probably just have more versions that they're
Probably.
cross checking of or something. I don't know how that all works, but it's interesting.
I
But
love it.
yeah.
Okay, so yes, Guy, that's what's gonna happen for me. So I think for 3 weeks, you're not gonna see me here, my friends. I'm
Gosh,
gonna make
three
it miss you
weeks.
so much. But I'm gonna be in Belgium, so if I can pop up at some point, I will. But the first day, like the thing is gonna arrive, is gonna happen. The live is gonna happen when I just arrived in Belgium and I'm meeting my family. So I'm not gonna. Sorry, I love you all so much, but I love my family too, and I haven't
Mm,
seen them in 6 months.
oh my
So,
gosh, 6 months.
yep. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you do live in a different continent.
I do. I do.
It's like
So,
six
yeah.
months is pretty normal.
Yeah. But for me, it's, everybody has their own needs and, how do you say? Yeah, needs and requirements. And for me, I'm pretty close to my family, so I like seeing them. Even
Yeah,
though we disagree on the whole veganism thing, I still,
and Crocs.
I love them. Crocs. They like Crocs. I
I
don't.
know they do. They like Crocs, but you don't like Crocs. I mean,
I don't
so
like
you're gonna
Crocs.
go and see them wear all their Crocs.
Yeah, I know.
What do
Well,
you-
it's winter over there, so they're not gonna have their Crocs.
Don't they wear Crocs on the inside of the house?
Sometimes my brother does.
I only wear Crocs on the inside of the house. I don't wear outside the house.
Ugh, gosh, even inside, who wants to see this? I told Jess, like, it's a love killer for me. If you ever wear Crocs, I'm not sure I'm still gonna love you.
Crocs are great. I love Crocs.
Oh my gosh, I get it. I get it. They seem comfortable. Thank you, Amar. I will try to travel safe. Well, the one thing is I'm gonna have to not be with Faye. Faye's my little dog. She's not with me.
Um,
That's gonna be tough. 2 weeks. It's the first time since we
take
adopted
him with you.
her.
And also, wait a second. How is he going to go to Massachusetts if you have a dog?
But he's gonna take the dog.
Oh my god.
Well, it's because Faye has motion sickness,
Oh
which
my
is,
god.
I didn't tell you this, but yesterday I went to a rehearsal and somebody drove me and Faye puked 7 times in the car.
Oh my god.
I was feeling so bad for her because I was like, this is a nightmare for her, for me. Thank God I'm pretty good at catching puke right from her mouth into a bag. So there was no puke on me, no puke in the car, all in bags. I was
Mm.
like, hup, here we go. But it's not fun for her at all to be in a car. When we were on the highway, it was way better. So I don't think on the plane has no motion, but it's the drive to the plane and the drive from the plane that's going to be really tough for her. So, yeah, no fun for Faye. So I was like, I cannot take her by myself, 2 planes, 12 hours on a plane. Like, that's going to
Why when
be
you're
too
so good with the
much.
bag?
Yeah, but on the plane, a lot of people might start puking too.
Everyone
That's
knows
always
that.
the thing. With when one person starts puking on the plane, everybody starts puking. And I'm like, I don't want to be the puke starter, So we have to figure out a solution this week. So this week I'm gonna look for anti-puke, anti-motion sicknesses
Doggy
solution.
Dramamine?
something like that. Yeah, I'm
Doggy
gonna.
Dramamine. I'm sure it exists. Maybe CBD oil. I hear dogs love that shit.
I tried with CBD, but I don't know if CBD is really CBD is more anxiety, and she really has motion sickness. Like she's stressed, but it's the motion that's really making her puke.
It's almost as if
So,
it's almost as if humans and animals shouldn't be interacting with their machines and everything. But
I mean, sure, we were not supposed to drive, but anyways, we are
anyway,
doing so.
yes,
So
we
I
are.
have to find a solution. So I'm gonna give her some medication to make sure that it's comfortable for her, and we're gonna test it on Thursday because I'm going to this protest, and we'll see what happens. I'm
What's
gonna
the
take.
protest on Thursday again? Oh yeah, the one you won't tell
Yeah,
anybody about. That you have to.
yeah. You
You
can
have to
come
speak.
and ask me privately, and I will tell you. But there is a protest on Thursday if you want, and then Jess will take her on the plane, and we'll see.
Very cool. I love it. Well, everybody, thank you so much for being here. Thank you much for.
Thank you.
Thank you to Mike. Thank you to Mr. McKay, who did all of our. Jess McKay did our songs.
Yep.
Thank you to
Nerds
Jackie
like us
Boyle
and Jackie Boyle.
and Nerds Like Us and Wolf and everyone who supports as a channel member or a Patreon subscriber. I appreciate you so much. You guys are amazing. Thanks. Here's me vandalizing a Bible.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, that's it. I do it all the time. This is like I don't even know how many times I've actually done this.
Vegan Sunday School. Ooh, this channel's just for
you.
This channel's just for vegans.
Oh my gosh, Omar just became a member. That means thank you, Omar. Appreciate that very much. Thank you so much. You're not Jen.
Do the long version, Sky. Do the long version.
Okay. Thank you, Omar. Thank you,
Omar!
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 Thank you, Omar. That was good. That was a good one. Yeah, it was funny. I forgot to tell you. So the religious person who was coming at me about the Bible, we had this conversation. Then he leaves. He's like, "Oh, I forgot. Do you want a Bible?" And I went, "I told you I live in hotel rooms." He goes, "Oh, so the Gideons got you covered?" I'm like, "Yeah, the Gideons got me covered. Everywhere I go, I get Bibles. Yeah, I'm
And I
swimming in
sticker
Bibles,
them.
and I sticker them. Unless you want me to throw that one in the garbage, don't give it to me. Keep
Yeah,
yours."
maybe we should actually get Bibles and highlight all the places where they say respect animals, and then we should give them to people when they're like, "Yes, but Bible." I'm like, "I'm
Yeah.
glad you're bringing this up. Let's read together."
Let's read this piece of the Bible that you love. What happened to SOBs with the vegan SOBs? They're still around. Kirsten was on the Valentine's show. What do you mean? They're here. All right, that's it. Illegitimate non-comparandum, the best of running down. Bizu, 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 bizu.